I'm Mega Mike the Movie Man, and today I got a mega movie plan. Back with another mega ranking for you all today. Today I'm going to be ranking my top 10 most anticipated films for 2022 from my least to my most anticipated. So if you want to see my number one most anticipated choice, stick around towards the end of the video to see that number one. Also, I'll be doing a special honorable mention bonus list at the end of the video, so stay tuned through the entire video so you don't miss that. So without further ado, let's get started! So coming in last place is going to be Top Gun Maverick. Now, I really wasn't excited about this movie when first seeing the trailers, but after going back and watching Top Gun for the first time, I've never seen it before, I just really enjoyed it. It's a very 80s kind of cheesy movie, but it has a lot of great emotional feels and character development. And just excited for now how the technology has developed for filmmaking for this new entry. I can just imagine the aerial filming angle shots are gonna be fantastic, so looking forward to that one. Now, getting into my number 9 spot is gonna be Uncharted. I'm so excited for this movie. I am a big PlayStation fan, and I've been saying for the longest time that PlayStation should make some feature films based off some of their amazing AAA titles. Uncharted was always one of them. Also, I hope they do a Twisted Metal and a God of War movie in the future. That'd be super awesome. But for now, this Uncharted is really gonna tell us, can video game movies be amazing? And I think this one has all the casting to do so. It looks like a fun adventure action story, so how can you go wrong with an Uncharted movie?
This isn't funny, Amber.
What do you like to play a game, Tara?
Now, at my number 8 spot is going to be Scream. I'm so excited for this one, and it comes out so soon. I'm just pumped for it. Scream was one of those movies that just revitalized the horror genre during the 90s. And there was such great meta humor, and it was just a celebration of horror movies. I hope that this new entry gets back to that original formula, but it's a horror movie. You guys know I'm a horror fan, so I'm just excited where they go with this one.
How far are we allowed to go to fix something that's broken? Until the remedy is worse than the disease.
Now, at my number 7 spot is gonna be Morbius. I'm so excited for this movie just based on the trailers alone. Those trailers have been so exhilarating just to see how Morbius moves and flies through the city. It just looks like a really interesting character study. And I've never been disappointed with what Sony has done for the most part. They've just done a great job with some of the best Spider-Man movies of all time. Then also the Venom movies were a lot of fun. So as long as they can keep with that, just having a fun character in this movie, I think it's going to be great.
It's too dangerous. Why? We tampered with the stability of space-time. The multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little. Your desecration of reality will not go unpunished, unpunished, unpunished. It was the only way. But I never meant for any of this to happen.
And then at number 6 is going to be Doctor Strange 2, The Multiverse of Madness. Wow, I just got recently excited for this movie when seeing the trailer at the end of No Way Home. It just looks like it's going to be a lot of bonkers fun, and I'm excited to see Wanda show up again, because Wanda was great in the WandaVision show. So I'm interested to see, is she going to be the villain in this movie, or does she go back to being a hero? Who knows? That's all exciting. And then also to see Doctor Strange's counterpart, the villainous Doctor Strange. Wow, that's going to be an interesting dynamic. And I don't think we've seen that a lot in superhero movies recently. And then just all the multiverse elements in general. You can have a lot of great characters show up, a lot of fun cameos. It feels like it could be a No Way Home Part 2, if anything.
I'm coming for you, Michael.
Next at that number 5 spot is going to be Halloween Ends. Wow, I'm so excited for this movie. I'm a big Halloween fan. If you guys have seen my top 10 favorite movies of all time, you know Halloween is way high up there. I think this is going to be a great horror movie, and just how Halloween Kills ended, I think it's going to pick up in a very interesting way. And I think this is going to be the final showdown in this trilogy between Laurie Strode and Michael Myers. And if they can get that showdown even better than Halloween H2O, I think it can be just so epic and really impactful. So excited. I think that's going to be, to me, the most exciting horror movie of this year.
Now I know what you're thinking. How did this happen?
Now, at my number 4 spot is going to be Thor, Love and Thunder. Now, I'm excited that Taika Waititi is back because Ragnarok was such a fun change for the Thor series. Had a lot of great humor in there, a lot of great action spectacle moments. So if they can do something similar to that in this new one, I don't think you can go wrong. I know Taika Waititi, he knows how to direct movies, he knows how to make entertaining films, so I'm just excited to see where they go with this one.
5,000 years ago, Kahndaq was a melting pot of cultures, wealth, power, and magic. Yet most of us had nothing, except for the chains around our necks. Kahndaq needed a hero. Instead, they got me.
At my number 3 spot is gonna be Black Adam. Wow, we've been waiting for this movie for like over a decade now, and I'm just excited that now it's finally going to be here. I'm really interested to see how Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson portrays Black Adam. Is he gonna be more of a hero, a anti-hero, or is he gonna be a true villain? And this is gonna be a villain character study. I have no idea. I'm just excited to see where they take this character, and now hopefully they can tie it into the Shazam series of films and build on that connection, and that's just going to be super spectacular. Very excited for Black Adam.
I got you! I got you!
Now to get into my number 2 most anticipated film. It's going to be The Batman. How can you not be excited for a Batman movie? Batman movies have been some of my favorite films of all time, and I even have 2 of them way high up on my top 10 favorite films of all time list. But this movie just looks like it's going to be so interesting, and I like how it gives us that kind of Seven feel, but combined with a comic book movie, I think this is going to be a really interesting angle to take the Batman in, maybe more of a detective noir style story, and I think that's just going to be really cool. And then to see the Riddler again, I'm so excited for that. You got the Penguin in there, you got Catwoman. It's just going to be amazing with all those characters, and the trailers have looked really awesome and something unique and different with Batman, so I'm totally excited for this movie.
You can go anywhere you want, right? Any timeline, any universe.
Now, my number 1 favorite anticipated film for this year is gonna be The Flash. You guys know The Flash is my favorite hero from the DC universe. So now to see us, we finally got a Flash movie. This can be so amazing. And just everything I've heard about the movie, for all the different past actors that are going to show up, like Michael Keaton, and then how this is going to connect to the old movies, and then do some new stuff and take the DC universe in a different direction. I want to see how that all connects together. I'm sure there's going to be time travel with all the Speed Force in it, but wow, finally a Flash movie is here. This is going to be like the No Way Home of the DC universe, and I'm absolutely just excited. I cannot wait to finally see a Flash live action movie just well done. I'm so excited. I hope it lives up to that hype. Now to get into my honorable mention list bonus, I promise you all. So these aren't going to be in any particular order. I'm just going to go through my honorable mentions and share some thoughts on these films. So the first one is going to be Jurassic World Dominion. Wow, another Jurassic World entry, but now you got these dinosaurs going into a major city. I think that's going to make for some great action elements, and I just want to see where this Jurassic World franchise now goes. Next, I'm going to have to mention Avatar 2. Wow, we're finally getting another Avatar movie. I know it's been a long wait, but I'm never going to bet against James Cameron. He's done some of the best movies of all time. Avatar, Titanic, True Lies, Terminator 2. You just never bet against James Cameron. So I'm excited to see what they do in this movie. And there's probably going to be a lot of cool water visual elements now with this entry. Next, you have Killers of the Flower Moon. Now, I have not researched a whole lot on this movie, but I know you got Martin Scorsese paired up with Leonardo DiCaprio, so one of the best directors in the world, one of the best actors in the world, paired up again. Usually that is a formula for success, so Killers of the Flower Moon, I am a little bit excited for. Next, you have Elvis. Wow, I think this can be a great biopic type of drama movie, and I really enjoy Elvis music. I listen to quite a bit of that type of music, just gives me that good classic old-timey feel. So I really want to learn more about Elvis himself, and I think this movie can provide it. Next, Lightyear. I really enjoy the Toy Story movies, so now to see a standalone Buzz Lightyear movie, I just don't know if this one's going to be amazing, but the trailer has kind of piqued my interest, and I think if you can do what you did in the Toy Story movies, but with Buzz Lightyear, I think this could be a really entertaining movie, could be one of the best animated films of the year. And then, of course, you got a couple more superhero movies I got to mention. You're going to have Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, another entry into the animated Spider-Verse movies. You got to be excited for that one because the first animated Spider-Verse movie was so awesome and just an unexpected surprise with Miles Morales. And how can you go wrong with a sequel to that? I just hope they keep up with that great formula they used in the first one. And you know, the animation did kind of grow on me, so I'm excited for that one as well, since I'm a big superhero fan. And then you also have Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Of course, I got to mention this one. Now, I really do not know where they're going to go with the story now that there's been changes to the script and, you know, things have come up. So I don't know where this one is going to go. But I do know I really enjoyed the Black Panther movie. I thought Killmonger was a standout. And the other characters were so great as well. And then just to see the Wakanda world building, I think if they can give us more of that into this sequel, but do something a little bit different, I think that could be really interesting. So that will do it for all my honorable mentions for some more anticipated films of 2022. So that will do it for today's ranking list of my top 10 most anticipated films of 2022. I'm so excited to be a film fan this year. I know we're going to get a lot of great movies. Also, please let me know in the comments below, what does your anticipated list looks like? Is it different from mine? What are some of the movies you are super excited for? Let's have those movie discussions down below in the comments. Also, if you're discovering my channel for the first time, I do tons of movie ranking, movie review, movie news, movie haul content, you name it. I talk everything movies on this channel, so subscribe right now. That way you don't miss out on any of that future movie entertainment content. Also, let me know if you're a new subscriber in the comments. That way I can respond to you and leave me any movie requests or movie recommendations you would like to see get reviewed or ranked or unboxed on my channel. Let's build this film fan community together for the new year, and we're going to have just a great time this year. I know it. Talking movies, watching movies. I know that is the favorite part of my day. Also, like the video, and this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every year a movie year.